Hello guys, this is Gio. In this video, I'll be demonstrating my method for efficiently completing the Cayo Perico Heist in GTA Online. Let's begin with preparation. Firstly, we'll fast travel to our Kasatka by changing the spawn location and joining a new session. I highly recommend doing this in an invite-only session to steer clear of griefers. Once we're at our Kasatka, let's kick off the setup.
There you are, Capitan. The finest field operative I have
Unfortunately,
ever had the
luck
pleasure
isn't
of
on our side
coordinating.
since we didn't get the hard mode, but let's proceed. After receiving our assigned location, we should navigate to the fast travel menu and choose the nearest location to our plane.
You wish to set
In my
your
case, it's
Capitan.
Procopio Beach. Now we wait. Upon reaching the location, you may use the dinghy to reach the plane location. However, since I own the Sparrow, I'll fly directly to the smuggler's location. This part is crucial, especially if you're using a Sparrow with missiles. Avoid targeting the missiles near the plane because it may damage the plane. If enemies are near the plane, you can simply use your gun to eliminate them. We'll now fly straight to Cayo Perico Island. I'll be skipping this part since it's the most tedious aspect of the setup. Upon reaching the island, we'll head directly to the motorcycle and make our way straight to the communication tower. We won't be checking for secondary targets because it's always guaranteed to fill our bag completely just at this airstrip, especially when playing solo. You can follow the path I'm taking if you think it's faster. Otherwise, let's head straight to the communication tower.
They may have moved the signal box this time. Could be up on the tower. Could be ground floor.
Once we reach the communication tower, let's begin the VoltLab hack. Then we check our phone to monitor the mansion. We will go straight to the basement. We only need to know what we're getting as the primary target. Looks like our bad luck is still in progress. Another Cincimito tequila. Once we've gathered that information, let's fast travel to the airstrip either by doing this or by getting caught by the guard or camera. Now we'll head back to Los Santos to start the preparations, now that we're at LSIA. We'll fast travel once more to our Kasatka by creating an invite-only session. Our first task in preparation should be selecting the weapon loadout. You may choose what you prefer. but my preference is Crackshot. Unfortunately, our bad luck persists, and we've landed the Merryweather HQ mission. If you encounter this mission, it's advisable to create a new session and try again. I strongly recommend avoiding this mission altogether, as it takes forever to complete. Anything but Merryweather HQ is acceptable. Now that we've got a decent location, you can use your dinghy again, but I highly recommend using the Sparrow or the Oppressor Mark II. The best approach is to hit it from the rooftop entrance. We'll enter and eliminate them one by one without triggering the alarm.
The guns we are looking for will be in a special shipment. Try looking for gun locker, wall safe, something like this.
Fast forward, since you already know this.
In my youth, I would use personal weapons on
You must remember to
operations
exit on the roof. Exiting on the ground will get you blasted.
turbulent time for this.
Now, we'll deliver the weapon to our Kasatka. If you're using the Oppressor like me, ensure you park your vehicle properly on the Kasatka, or else it will fall. If you're using the Sparrow, it's much easier since you can enter the Kasatka directly with the Sparrow. Once delivered, we will begin the equipment preparation. You can choose any of these 3 options except for the demolition charges, as we won't be using those. I'll be selecting the plasma cutter. Let's fast forward again.
But this is all. You are the Capitan.
In this case, I'll equip the sticky bomb, placing it under the position where I'll take a photo of the planning board.
Well, to guess based on the lack of shooting and shouting, they are not home. Perhaps they are doing jobs sooner than expected.
Then I'll detonate it to skip Pavel's annoying voice lines, which will respawn me back to my Oppressor.
Perfect. Now give me a moment. Aha, there you are.
Now heading to the next location. If you're using the Oppressor, you don't need to dismount. Simply eliminate the enemy and pick up the plasma cutter while remaining on your Oppressor. That's why I highly recommend investing in the Oppressor, since it will be useful during these preparations. That pole nearly sabotaged my preparation. Fast forward again. Next up, the Fingerprint Cloner. I'll use the sticky bomb again to speed things up a little. This will one-shot all the enemies, including myself. But you already know this. Now for the last equipment preparation, the cutting torch. This one's easy. Just head to the construction site and wear the yellow hard hat. It'll help you blend in with the workers. Just be careful not to linger in the sight of armed men or bump into them, as it'll trigger them to shoot you. This is what we're looking for.
Did you find it yet? Bring it to me and I will keep it safe.
Once you find the cutting torch, you can either proceed by punching this man or skip it and head straight to your Kasatka. Now that we're finished with the equipment, we will proceed to our last preparation, the approach vehicle. We will use the Longfin boat so we can navigate quickly on 2 sides of the island. Heading to the location, Pavel will give you 2 options for the truck cab to use. Option 1 is these 2 trucks, which are just normal truck cabs. And option 2 is the Phantom Wedge. I highly recommend using the Phantom Wedge, even if it's the furthest option. You'll see why. I should also equip this sticky bomb and pin the drop-off location before heading to the police station. But in my case, I will be using my own Phantom Wedge since I own one.
So, Captain, you will do the final stage of this operation alone? Or will you bring accomplices? Yes, you must split the profit. But there is more likely to be profit, and there will be more of you to carry more of it. You think about it, yes?
Once we reach the drop-off location, as you can see, we are still wanted. We will exit the vehicle and use explosives to remove the 3 stars. This trick is very useful, and once you hop back into the truck, it will instantly deliver. After that, it's time for the heist. We will simply fast travel to the Kosatka and start. Notice that we didn't purchase the suppressor on the weapon loadout earlier. You can still get it here, but for free. I will leave the heist uncut.
Welcome back again. I have been thinking, perhaps Mr. Rubio thinks we are finished with him. He tells himself we would have to be crazy to keep coming back, but he does not appreciate Russian military strategy. We make no distinction between madness and genius, huh? Okay, come, let us give him another lesson. Not long now till landfall. GPS trace acquired. I have your location. Once you are inside the compound, I will be able to see you on CCTV. Remember, cameras everywhere. Almost like Mr. Rubio feels a little paranoid sometimes.
¡Qué chingados!
At least we're lucky with the secondary loot. White stuff and green stuff will already fill our bag.
Infiltrating private islands on your own. In Russia, we bring friends, and our friends bring bags. More bags, more money in bags. Perhaps next time, yes? By the way, don't worry about leaving space in your bag for main objective. I have crafted special compartment for it. Cushioned, of course. As my uncle would say, you kill the moose, you carry it home. You understand? Yes. The heavier the things you take, the slower you will be.
If you're as unlucky as me, you can also get loot from this warehouse. I'll make sure to create another video regarding that.
Back in the side saddle, huh, Capitan? You know, I think Mr. Rubio is best thing that ever happened to us. And we are worst thing ever happened to him, huh? profitable job of my career. On days like this, I am glad I left the Navy. Okay, next stop, maintenance. You know, I once knew an admiral who said that swimming through an undersea pipeline was closest he felt to inner peace. An interesting man. God rest his soul. So, next stop, swimming pool maintenance. Judging from the lack of terrified screams, I will assume you made it through the uncharted tunnel and into the den of strung-out militiamen. Good. Things are going according to plan, huh? Now, let's see what he has for us in the vault this time.
Sí, anda por aquí.
In this case, we got gate keys. Obtaining gate keys will expedite this heist.
Where Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards operated. These men will know every soldier under their command. No disguise will fool them.
If you're unlucky and didn't get a chance to pick up gate keys, you can use your fingerprint cloner in this elevator. But if you did, you can just follow my steps. Obtaining gate keys in the basement will provide you with 1 fingerprint cloner hack and 2 if it's hard mode. Using the fingerprint cloner upstairs in the elevator will give you 3 to 4 hacks.
Another fingerprint scanner here. Okay, standard procedure with the tool. Cycle through the fragments and match them up to the target print. You have cracked it? The vault must be close.
Now using the plasma cutter, ensure that you don't overheat it. It's easy. You can finish this in 4 to 5 cycles.
This display case is bulletproof and bomb-proof. The only way in is the plasma cutter. One slip, you lose your finger. Big slip, well, just ask my uncle.
Now that we're done, it's time to escape this island.
Coming all this way to steal a bottle of booze, which speaks to me on a very deep level. Bad news. They have sealed the drainage pipe. You will need to look for another way out of there. Good work. The compound is behind us, and they still have no idea what's hit them. We are almost home. Just get out of there. The coordinates for your extraction point at the airstrip should be with you now. jackpots. You will need to be careful.
We're done. It's too bad it's not on hard mode, as we would have gotten an additional 100,000 for completing the Elite Challenge. Instead, we'll only get 50,000. However, we still managed to finish the Cayo Perico Heist, both preparation and heist, in just under 45 minutes. What do you think, guys? Did we do well? Or do you have any more suggestions to make this run faster? Feel free to share your insights, as I'll see you guys next time. Thank you and see you. Peace.
They saying I'm the man, facts bro, lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the